Simplify x to the fourth in parentheses to the negative third power times 2x to the fourth. First thing that we're going to do is whenever you see a parentheses with a power in it taken to an exponent, you're going to want to multiply those exponents. So 4 times negative 3 becomes x to the negative 12. Right next to that we have times 2 times x to the fourth. Now when I see these guys, what I like to do is I like to group things next to each other. So 2 is kind of on an island all by itself. And then I'll move the x's next to each other. So I have times x to the negative 12 times x to the fourth. Now whenever you see a negative exponent, what you're supposed to do is move it to the other side of the fraction bar and make the exponent positive. Now you might be looking at this and saying, there is no fraction bar. You're right. So make one. Put it over 1. So now what we do is we go through each term and we say, do you stay or do you move to the other side? If it has a positive exponent, then it stays. If it has a negative exponent, then it moves to the other side and becomes positive. So 2 stays up here in the numerator and stays 2. X to the negative 12 moves to the denominator and becomes x to the positive 12. And x to the fourth stays up here in the numerator. Now, when you divide fractions of the same base, right? When you divide terms of the same base, what you do is you figure out which one's more powerful. First things first, 2 doesn't move. There's nothing like it. Leave it there. When you divide terms of the same base, figure out which one's more powerful. The denominator is more powerful, so leave the x down there. Then what you do is you subtract the exponents. 12 minus 4 is 8. So if I have 4x's on the numerator, 12x's in the denominator, I end up with 8x's in the denominator. Let me write this out to make it look a little bit cleaner. So I have 2 over x to the 8th, and that's my guy.